Okay guys, welcome back. I've just hit a couple of drivers now. Getting a driver up, and this is 8-degree driver, getting a driver up as early as I need to here is quite a task. Particularly with, but what I want to emphasize guys is that the swing, although it's flat, it will still give you a good trajectory on the shot. And you'll see that the swing plane doesn't change with the driver. This is a very low spin, low loft. It's actually 7.8 degrees. It was one of Henrik Stenson's old heads. End shaft. The wind is now coming off this way here guys. It's just taking the ball away a little bit. I'm trying to keep it down out of the wind a little bit. Might hang on to this one a little bit. Hanging on, I mean I just hold on a little bit with the release, and that'll just take a little bit of that toe speed off the club and it won't close down as much. It's the same plane guys, nothing changes. And what's interesting, see how the tee is staying in the ground most of the time? That's because even though I've got a shallow attack plane, it's into out but up. It's not into out and level, it's into out and up, which means I'm hitting the ball right on the bottom of it, off the bottom of the tee, off the bottom of the ball. They're all good shots. They don't change much guys, and something else I'll show you. People will say, hang on, sorry guys, someone used my wedge yesterday and didn't clean it. That someone was my son. Yeah, Dad, can I use your clubs? Yeah. But I'm not going to clean them. Okay guys, it's got a wedge here. Now, you watch the plane, it's exactly the same. Absolutely identical. Just a little bunt. What about the young Australian kid that won the Scottish Open yesterday? He used to win all the junior tournaments here in Australia by miles, like 15 shots and 17 shots. He was a star. And the course where I live on, which is a really hard course, one of the guys in the pro shop told me that in a junior tournament there, when he was about 16, he shot 64. Around there. The only way I could shoot 64 around there is not play the last 4 holes. It's a hard course. Yeah, so look at the plane guys, look. get plenty of height. What it will do, guys, is that if you're a gouger with the wedges, this will take away the gouging because the attack plane is not steep at all. See, they're all the same shots, same flight, everything. And if you want to play a little knockdown shot, it's really windy at the moment into us. If you say you wanted to hit just a little low shot, that low backswing plane is fantastic for it. There's a little knockdown. It's really windy. It's probably 35 k's. Just a little throw. Even though I'm hitting a knockdown shot there, I'm not wrapping the club over. I'm just trying to hold that angle a bit longer and just use a bit of forward shaft angle rather than having a lot of face closure. See, they're all the same shape. Might hit a couple up the right side. I don't know what that camera's picking up. I just don't know. What I find, guys, I've always been a good player off really tight lies, and that's because my attack plane has been shallow. A lot of people think you've got to jam it off a tight lie, but I just come in and just clip it, and I've always done that. So if you're someone that has a bit of trouble off tight lies and you're trying to clamp down on top of the ball with an upright swing, this could... All right, we'll just give this one a little bit of hot sauce. Now guys, that's another 30 metres. That's about 130 carry. The other ones were just little bunts. But I never try and hit my wedges very long. I mean, if I nuke one with the wedges, and of course the wedge that I have, I don't, like today's wedges are really strong. They're all like 48s and 47s, some of them are 46s. I always bend mine. I heat them and bend them, and mine's 52 and my sand iron's 56, because that's what I played with my whole life. So I don't want the jacked up lofts that the clubs have these days. And that's why even on my 3-iron that I was hitting there, you can see how easy that gets up. It's pretty strong, but the shafts that I've got in my 3-irons are a little bit tip, 3 and 4-iron, a little bit tip flexible, so that they just kick a little bit more loft onto the ball. Okay, last shot. Just nuke this one, James. Now guys, that's going miles. That's 8-iron distance. So they say you can't hit it high from a really low backswing plane. Not true. Not true at all. And even, say I just wanted to hit a little scuttler here. Just a little low one into that fence there, off the low plane. Everybody thinks you've got to be up and down, got to be high up and cut it up to hit a little checker. You don't. Just push it down. a little bunt. Even when I chip, guys, from around the green, I take it in here because I get a roller. Unless I'm chipping downhill, that I get a sand iron and I play, just hit it off the toe of the club. There's no energy, and that just takes the heat off it. So you don't have to take the club up here. And the good thing is, guys, I can play any club with exactly the same swing plane. Okay, guys, so that just gives you a look at what it looks like downrange. You should be able to see those shots I hit down there. I can't see them because I haven't got my glasses on, and the ball gets into that cloud up there, and it just tends to just contrast the ball out. But all those shots were good. They were all the same shape, as were the shots I hit that way and that way. Okay, guys, just a couple of different things today, which might be of interest to you. But just to recap on that plane, we need to pressure down. When we take it back, we need to push the hands down here. What I'll try and do, and I might completely muff this up, is I'll just hit one shot where I'll try and swing it like I swung it where I took the money off that guy for the bet. I'll try and swing it around here with super pressure down. It'd be very interesting. I may completely mess this up. And what you'll see, guys, even though I'm endeavouring to do that, I won't do that because I don't have a program for that. But it should be lower in the plane than the other swings. My hands are so close that they almost touch my leg on the backswing because I'm trying to keep the club low, really low.